That day was mostly a normal day. As I was turning off of the highway, right as I had started to turn, someone hit me from behind. I never saw him. I never saw it come in. All I know is 1 second I was turning, and then the next, my truck had completely spun around, and I was facing the opposite direction off of the road. The thing I remember most is I got hit so hard that I actually broke the headrest off the chair with my own head. And so I went to an emergency care doctor and did multiple ultrasounds and x-rays. I couldn't walk without crutches. I needed assistance for taking showers. I needed assistance for getting dressed. Just couldn't walk. I couldn't drive, so I couldn't do my job. And then it was 6 months later and I still hadn't returned to work. That was the real moment when I realized, okay, this isn't something that's going to go away, and has affected me most likely for the rest of my life. My sister-in-law suggested I look for an attorney. Zehl Associates popped up, seemed like a really good team to work with, so I reached out, and Eric called me back, and we spoke and started the whole process of seeing doctors who worked directly with them for making sure I had all the medical help that I needed. Following the accident, I did have to do extensive counseling for trauma. I have to use a cane to walk around because the nerve damage in my back is not really something that's fixable. I'm only 27 and I'm dealing with chronic pain already. Working with Lamar has been amazing. The thing that stood out most early on was just staying in contact. I would constantly receive text updates, and he's very good about making sure I have everything I need. The moment I realized he was a fighter and was really on my side was during the settlement negotiations. He really pushed for more money than we even thought when he originally took me on as a client. The settlement will help me with mobility aids if I need more, as well as any more procedures. Give me some assurance that I'm not going to be homeless if I have to find a new job. The thing I would say to someone in my position is hire Zehl Associates, because some people don't actually care. Zehl Associates care. So I would recommend Zehl Associates. They've been amazing.